Revenge films.
Last year, my sister got a divorce. Her ex-husband suddenly called me.
Your sister isn't answering any of her calls. I'm so worried about her. Is she fine?
What the hell is he saying? The reason my sister got a divorce is because of this ex-husband.
I can just use my wife as a shield against my scary mother.
The two didn't have children together. Even though the two were trying, my sister couldn't get pregnant. When they visited the doctor, they found out that it was her. It wasn't impossible per se, but rather very hard to. That was when his mother started asking him, "When can I get to see my grandkids?" That's when my sister's ex said,
The doctor told us it was her fault we can't have kids.
After hearing the lies, his mother became furious at my sister. "It's your fault I can't have grandkids! You're so useless! You're a disgrace to all women! Why were you even born?" Meanwhile, my sister's ex-husband would cry to her.
Please don't tell my mom it's my fault. You're my only hope, Tsukami. We still have a chance. Until then, take the heat from me. Once we have a baby, we can tell my mom the truth.
My sister was too nice to say anything back. She decided to take the heat for him. If I was her, I would have divorced him the second he threw me under the bus. At the time, I couldn't really say anything as I didn't want to stick my nose in other people's business. I was fine as long as my sister was okay. But the abuse didn't go away. Her ex would always blame her for everything. Although he graduated from college, he couldn't find a job with decent pay. This was covered by the fact that my sister was also working, which paid for the living expenses. But during family events, the two would have to go to meet their mother. The ex-husband didn't want to go to this family event because of his work status.
Tsukami said she didn't want to meet everyone, so I can't go. Sorry.
He was using my sister as an excuse to skip these family gatherings. Even when she tells her mother-in-law that it wasn't true, the in-laws would not believe her. This made the abuse from the mother-in-law harsher. She eventually collapsed from depression caused by all the abuse she had to endure. "Sis, please get a divorce. He's not worth your time. He keeps on using you as a shield." After my advice, she finally mustered the courage to divorce him. "I can't take it anymore. We need to get a divorce."
No! If you divorce me, I'm going to die! You're going to leave me all by myself?
He did everything to stop them from getting a divorce. To make things worse, her mother-in-law told her, "The reason you're getting depressed is that you're weak. I'm going to make you stronger." Her ex-husband was too much of a coward to talk back to their mother, so my sister was left alone to fend for herself. I bet the only reason her ex-husband denied the divorce was so he could protect himself from his mother. My parents and I all worked together to intervene and successfully saved my sister from further pain. We even made the ex-husband sign the divorce papers. My sister was finally able to relax in her home. I was too patient with him. It came to the point where I stopped thinking about anything. Needless to say, her ex-husband was panicking. He would say things such as, "She was mine." Thankfully, my brother and my cousin were around the house to fend off the ex-husband if he ever came close to my sister. My sister went to seek medical attention and even got evidence of abuse from the lawyer. When the mother found out that my sister was seeking payment for damages, she said, "Why would I ever pay for damages when she was the useless one who couldn't even have kids? Get out of my face!"
It's not Tsukami's fault that she can't get pregnant. It's your son's fault.
What? You've got to be kidding me!
It's the truth.
Her ex was denying all allegations, but the lawyer had evidence of everything. With the help of the lawyer, my sister was able to earn a ton of money from the divorce settlement. After the divorce, my sister told me she wanted to forget what happened. That's why she decided to change her phone number and gave her old phone to my parents. That's why she didn't respond to any of his calls and messages. And that is why he decided to contact me. After going to a therapist, my sister was able to live happily by herself. I didn't want her peace to be interrupted by him, so I told him she doesn't have to talk to him anymore.
She's still Tsukami, right? And she'll eventually come back to me. I know it!
What a disgusting pile of garbage. How can he be so entitled? Don't you understand? She doesn't like you anymore. You do understand you two got a divorce, right?
I would understand her not responding to me if she was dead, but there's no way she can ignore me.
In a sense, my sister that was with him did die the day they got divorced. Now, she's happily living a new life. She's a new person now. She doesn't want you in her life.
What do I do?
Are you serious? You don't even know? Maybe if you actually helped her, instead of using her as a shield against your mother, she wouldn't have ran away.
But Tsukami was a good scapegoat.
And because of that, she became depressed. She told me she doesn't want to see you anymore and never ever talk to me, you disgusting pile of garbage. He stopped contacting me. So I thought that was the end of it. Half a year has passed, and my sister started dating the therapist she was attending. Unlike her previous suitor, this one supports her in every way. She was still skeptical about marrying someone after the previous one. But they are perfect for each other. Her current boyfriend is very liked by the other members of my family, becoming very happy every time he visits us. Unfortunately, her ex also saw them entering the house and barged into the house.
Open up! Who is that guy?
My parents immediately called the police. The police came in within 5 minutes of placing the call and arrested the ex. Apparently, he continued to search for my sister, hiding around my house to see if she comes back. That was when he found my sister entering the house with another man. He was later arrested for stalking my sister and my family. This news also made it to his mother, making her lose her mind. It also eventually made it to others around the neighborhood, making his mother more cautious of her surroundings. I was worried this was going to make my sister go into a downward spiral, but thankfully, with the help of her boyfriend, she was able to fight back. I wish this relationship will last, so my sister can finally be happy.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.